Hello students, welcome to the lecture on Introduction to Information Technology. And after this lecture, we will be able to learn the following objectives. Understand the concept and meaning of technology, describe the evolution and growth of technology, understand role and significance of information technology, discuss about hardware and software, describes the impact of globalization on society and business, explain form of network and network topologies, explain the wireless telecommunications. Let's start with the introduction of information technology. The term information technology IT includes not only the use of computers but also communications networks and computer literacy, knowledge of how to use computer technology. Introduction to information technology prepares students with the knowledge and background of our different computer areas and careers. In this course, students will be introduced to topics dealing with hardware, software, networking, interactive media, telecommunication, personal technologies, and new and emerging devices and technologies.
Have you heard about it? Information technology. IT. It. Get it? It's the stuff you do right now. Connecting, downloading, uploading, creating, sharing, playing, mixing, matching, picture, clip, word. And that's IT. But that's not it. There's more. IT is where you can go and what you can do when you're done with school. It's using all this to solve problems, to make sense, to make money, to save lives, to be worldwide, to sort, store, retrieve, and send, to get somewhere your parents have barely imagined. Now do you get it? There's a lot in it, in IT, for you.
Technology focuses on the intersection of technology and business, encompasses only on technology creation but also its application, dissemination and impact. As technology managers, job is to assign the technology strategy with the firm's goals and objectives and to apply the know-how to manage, process and the results. Let us now discuss the basic concept and meaning of technology. Technology can be defined as all the knowledge, products, processes, tools, methods and systems employed in the creation of goods or in providing services. In simple terms, technology is the way we do things. It is the mean by which we accomplish objectives. Today, technology is more vital than ever to firm global competitiveness, yet technology is inherently difficult to manage with its constantly changing and unpredictable nature. As a result, the field of management of technology has emerged to help aid the technology managers through this complex maze by giving them the tools, processes, and the know-how they need to bring high-tech products to the marketplace. Typical concepts used in technology management are technology strategy, technology mapping, identification of possible relevant technologies for the organization, technology road mapping, technology product portfolio and technology portfolio. Focusing mainly on a single aspect of a technology management process. We all have our strengths. However, technology management requires a multidisciplinary approach, executing the flavor of the month strategy. It is the job of a technology manager to ensure technology direction is aligned with the organization's strategy. Technology management can also be defined as the integrated planning, design, optimization, operation and control of technological products, processes and services. A better definition would be the management of the use of technology of human advantage. The various components of technology are hardware. the physical structure and logical layout of equipment or machinery that is to be used to carry out the required tasks. Software, the knowledge of how to use the hardware in order to carry out the required tasks. Technology can be classified into several ways. They are new technology. A new technology is any newly introduced or implemented technology that has an implicit impact on a way a company produces products or provides services. Emerging technology. An emerging technology is any technology that is not yet fully commercialized but will become so within about 5 years. Appropriate technology. The term appropriate technology is used to indicate a good match between the technology utilized and the resources required for its optimal use. Now moving on to the next topic, we will study the evolution and growth of technology. In the mid 1980s, as the full impact of personal computers on the business began to be felt, Arthur put forth the idea that increasing returns the expanding value of a technology as more people use it could lead economic in expected directions. An analysis of evolutionary growth economic based on the MSRP means the coming out of several questions about this field. It is possible to ask if it constitutes a distinct program. If so, find out what is the program and how it has been developing. As Hoover stresses when talking about the new classical microeconomics, the answer to those questions within Lakato's spirit requires offering a programmatic interpretation. An evolutionary theory of economic change is categorized as the benchmark in evolutionary economics. They proposes an evolutionary theory of the capabilities and behavior of business firms operating in the certain market environment, sturdily indicating the return of biological analogies to economics. In this theoretical frame, there is a selection process operating on firms' internal routines, and the routines are appreciated as the suitable and effective behaviors in a certain setting. Let's know the meaning of role and significance of technology management. The role of the technology management function in an organization is to understand the value of certain technology for the organization. Continuous development of technology is valuable as long as there is a value for the customer, and therefore the technology management. Continuous development of technology is valuable as long as there is a value for the customer, and therefore the technology management function in an organization should be able to argue when to invest on technology development and when to withdraw. Technology plays a vital role in business. Over the year, businesses have become dependent on technology, so much so that if we were to take away that technology virtually, all business operations around the globe would come to a grinding halt. Almost all business and industries around the world are using computers ranging from the most basic to the most complex of operations. Without this technology, the idea of globalization would not have become a reality. Now, all enterprises have the potential to go international through the use of internet. If an organization has a website, that marketing tool will allow the business to reach clients across thousands of millions with just a click of a button. This would not be possible without the internet. Technology allowed business to grow and expand in ways never thought possible. Impact of technology on society and business. The tremendous technological growth that we are being experiencing is made possible through intensive programs of technological research being conducted by many types of researchers working within universities, business and non-profit research organizations. Technological developments are strong and all pervasive forces of a business environment. Technology is the scientific knowledge to practical problems. Technology feeds on itself and it affects business in two major ways: through its impact on society in general, through its direct influence on business operations and activities. Technology affects society. In fact, we feel its effect on our everyday life. It affects economic growth, our standard of living, and our culture. However, some of the effects of the technology are highly beneficial and some detrimental. Technology affects our everyday life. We are surrounded by so much of technology that we take it for granted and usually do not realize how much it affects us until we have to do without electricity, water, transport, or telephone. Information technology. The concept and the term information technology are so broad that no precise comprehensive definition encompasses all the aspects of IT can be given. Information technology is set of various diversified and multidimensional technologies. Despite that, we may try to define. IT is a set of technologies that merge computing with high speed communication links carrying data, sound, and videos. Example of information technology include personal computers, of course, but also new form of telephones, televisions, and various handheld devices such as personal digital assistants. It should be noted that there are two parts of this definitions: the computers and communications. The impact of information technology, the rapid advancement in the field of computers and information technology is having its consequences not only on the organization but not individuals too. In this connection, the most important impact of computers and information technology is undoubtedly the emergence of globalization. Greater efficiency of operations, not to speak of IT and computer experts and professionals, even a layman in the street can realize that the use of computers along with other tools of information technology has improved the efficiency of operations, particularly in industrial process. Every new technology is a force involved in creative destruction. Say television hurts movies synthetic fibers and rival for cotton fiber. Earning changes as more companies have access to overseas companies that offer outsourcing. Wages have changed for many workers. Employee training, cultural, religious, and ethnic diversity in the workplace present a need for more employees training. In order to protect their companies and their new employees from discrimination, managers have had to implement policies and offer training to existing employees to make sure everyone can accept one another. This has led to a greater appreciation of other cultures and viewpoints in some companies while irritating some employees who prefer a less culturally diverse work environment. Hardware and software. The hardware and the software can be defined as a special part of a computer system. Hardware, all physical contents of computer are hardware. This form is given to all electrical and mechanical devices attached to the computer for the purpose of input, process, and storage and output operations. Primary hardware. It is the CPU and its other units, therefore circuits and ICs. Secondary hardware. It is the memory or storage area of computer. Software. Software is a general term used for computer programs. A computer program is a planned step-by-step set of instructions that directs the computer what to do and how to do. It turns the data into information that makes a computer useful. System software. The programs directly related to a computer hardware and perform tasks associated with controlling and utilizing computer hardware is known as system software. Operating system. Operating system are most important system software. Operating system is a set of programs that control and supervises the hardware of a computer and provides services to application software programmers and users of computer. Without operating system, a computer cannot do anything useful. Our users cannot communicate directly with the computer hardware, so the operating system acts as an intermediary between user of a computer and the computer hardware. Language translator. A computer does not understand a programming language because computer only know the machine language or binary language. Types of application software. Application software can be grouped into two broad categories: general purpose application software, special purpose application software. General purpose application software. These are called packaged software or commercial software. Single software can be applied to a wide variety of tasks. By using such software, a user can fulfill his or her general needs. General purpose software includes MS Office, Corel Draw, PageMaker, Adobe Photoshop, etc. Special purpose application software. A software that is designed to perform a specific task to know a special purpose application software. This is also called custom software. The software can perform only one task for which it has been designed. Custom software for the task or a large organization may be extremely complex and takes a lot of time to develop. Network types and topologies. There are different types of networks and network topologies. Peer-to-peer, the first type of network that we will consider is called a peer-to-peer. In this kind of network, there is no such thing as server and network hosts do not have a specific role. They provide network services and they also consume network services. In a peer-to-peer network, we can have hosts that will fulfill a variety of different roles. For example, one computer can have a printer connected to it which is shared on the network. Another computer can have a large hard drive installed and everyone is allowed to put files on that hard drive. So, in this situation, we have hosts that both provide and consume network services. In essence, they function both as a client and as a server at the same time. The main benefit of peer-to-peer network is the ease of installation. All we have to do is share our resources on our network. Client server. Another classification with the host's role category is a client server network. In a client server network, unlike a peer-to-peer network, network hosts have specific roles assigned to them. We have certain systems, certain hosts that are assigned to a servers. A server provides network resources. On a client server network, we also have clients or workstations. Server provides the resources and the client uses resources. With a peer-to-peer network, everybody had the same or similar operating system, but a client-server network, client workstations have generic user-friendly operating system like Windows XP, Vista 7, Mac OS or Linux. Servers would have some special optimized operating system like Server 2003 or Server 2008. These operating systems are designed to provide network resources and are not designed for client type tasks. The main benefit of this type of network is that it is very highly scalable. Network classification based on geographic proximity, local area network, LAN. The first kind of network based on geography is the local area network or LAN. Local area network resides within a small geographic area. An example of a local area network would be network inside a particular company or the network at our home. It can have, for example, multiple floors, but they would all be connected by a network medium in some way. It could also be multiple buildings and they could be interconnected in some way. We could have several buildings like a campus, for example. It is a still local area network because the network is managed by and belongs to single organization and the distance separating the hosts is relatively small. This is called an internetwork, but it is still a local area network. Wide area network, WAN. It is also possible to have a computer network where the networks and the hosts are very widely distributed geographically. A wide area network is a group of interconnected LANs, local area networks that are separated geographically. For example, a company can have offices at different cities. Sometimes users from one city needs to access some data that is located on a server in another city. Data communication. Data communication is the transmission of electronic data over some media. The media may be cables, microwaves. Elements of data communication. The basic elements needed for any communication systems are sender. The computer or device that is used for sending data is called sender. Source or transmitter. In modern digital communication system, the source is usually a computer. Medium. The means through which data is sent from one location to another is called transmission medium. If the receiver and transmitter are within a building, a wire connects them. If they are located at different locations, they may be connected by telephone lines, fiber optics or microwaves. Forms of technology: process technology and product technology. Process technology is depending on information processing technologies, customer process technologies and so as other technology. Process technology is separated by operations. The selection of process and the capacity planning influences system design. The process technology includes various methods such as forecasting, product and services design, technological change, selection of a process, equipments and facilities, resources, the layouts, proper work design and many more. The inputs which will includes are the methods of forecasting, the product design and so as the services design, the technological change. There will be proper capital intensity which will provide the process flexibility, and the output will cover such as the facilities and equipment, the layout and also the work design. Now in the end, let us summarize what we have learned in the lecture. Technology management is set of management disciplines that allow organization to manage its technological fundamentals to create competitive advantage. Technology generates wealth when it is commercialized or used to achieve a desired strategic or operational objectives for an organization. Technology also influences basic aspects of culture including religion, education, mobility, healthcare, art, language, laws and their enforcement. All the organizations need to communicate with each other besides communicating with the various departments of a same organization in order to run their day-to-day business efficiently.